The Calarian Grand Arena erupted in celebration as Lieutenant Eva Reyes let her plasma rifle clatter to the stone floor. 50,000 spectators from a dozen species roared their approval. The human had finally accepted defeat. Around her, 7 of the galaxy's deadliest warriors closed in for the kill, their various weapons trained on the small, unarmed figure. "The Deathworlder surrenders," the announcer boomed. After holding them off for 10 minutes, she finally realizes the futility of. Eva smiled and pulled 2 small pins from her vest. The cheering faltered. "Fun fact about humans," Eva said conversationally, loud enough for the arena's audio systems to pick up. "We're the only species insane enough to weaponize our own deaths." She held up the pins. 2 grenades still hung from her tactical vest, their safety mechanisms now disengaged. But these weren't standard explosives. "Dead man's switch," she explained to the suddenly quiet arena. "Pressure sensitive. I let go, we all go." "The blast radius?" "About 60 meters. "The arena floor?" 30 meters wide. The 7 warriors froze. The crowd's roar became a whisper, then silence. "Second fun fact," Eva continued, taking a casual step toward the nearest warrior, a Thraxian mercenary whose 4 arms suddenly seemed less threatening. "Humans are persistence predators. We're not fast, but we don't stop. Ever." The Thraxian stepped back. Eva matched his step forward. "I can hold these switches for hours. Days if needed. My species evolved to track prey until it collapsed from exhaustion. But you." She glanced around at her opponents. "How long before your trigger fingers get tired? Before you need water? Before you realize that killing me kills you?" A Volcaran assassin, famous for never missing a shot, lowered his sniper rifle slightly. "You're bluffing." "No species would I." Mutually assured destruction, Eva interrupted. "Look it up. We invented the concept. Built our entire nuclear age around it. The willingness to die to ensure your enemy dies with you." Her grin widened. "It's kind of our thing." The crowd began to shift nervously. Those in the lower tiers suddenly remembered urgent appointments elsewhere. The movement started slowly, a few beings heading for exits. Then more. Then a flood. "Where I come from," Eva said, now walking straight toward the group of warriors who backed away in perfect synchronization. "We have a saying, the only way to win is not to play. But we have another saying too, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me." The Sentinel-class warrior from Rigel, 9 feet of armored muscle, tried to call her bluff. He raised his pulse cannon. "1 shot. You'll be dead before you can." "Terminal velocity nerve response," Eva said calmly. "My muscles will contract when I die. Grip tightens. Switches release. We've tested it. Extensively. Want to see the videos?" The arena was emptying rapidly now. Spectators trampled each other to reach the exits. The VIP boxes cleared in seconds, politicians and crime lords abandoning dignity in their rush to escape. Eva took another step forward. The warriors scrambled back, maintaining their circle but giving ground. They'd signed up to kill, not to die. "Here's the thing," Eva said, her voice echoing in the increasingly empty arena. "You all came here thinking you were predators and I was prey. But humans." She laughed, a sound devoid of humor. "We're the species that looked at mutually assured annihilation and called it peace through strength." The last of the warriors, the Volcaran assassin, finally broke. He threw down his rifle and ran. The others followed, their legendary reputations forgotten in the face of human insanity. 14 seconds after dropping her weapon, Eva stood alone in an empty arena. 50,000 beings had fled rather than face humanity's ultimate evolutionary advantage. The willingness to make any situation a zero-sum game. She looked up at the abandoned announcer's box and winked. Then, very carefully, she reinserted the pins into her grenades. They clicked safely back into place. She'd been holding dummy training grenades the entire time, identical to the real thing but completely harmless. "Third fun fact about humans," she said to the recording equipment still broadcasting across the galaxy. "We're really, really good at bluffing." She picked up her plasma rifle and walked out of the arena whistling an old Earth tune. The footage would spread across every civilized world within hours. The message was clear: never corner a human. They might be crazy enough to take everyone with them. Or worse, they might just be pretending.